same time, there should be very few surprises tonight.
I agree with you, Kevin. Two veteran teams here, and that means that execution becomes the driving force in success.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the two guard.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
They get it back. 5 on the clock. And here's Green outside. The offensive rebound, McGee. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Lyles. Davis against DeRozan. And stolen by James. Bradley, no one around him. And the shot is long. Yes, that goes in.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Here is Forbes. Spurs working the ball around now. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. James dishes to Davis. Back to LeBron. Pass to Davis. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Just 4 to shoot. He tries for 3. That shot, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot. DeJounte Murray played just one season at the University of Washington. He grew up in Seattle and went to Rainier Beach High School. It's actually the same high school that produced Jamal Crawford. And as a matter of fact, a lot of good players have come out of the Emerald City.
On the free throw, no good. And in Seattle, Murray recognized from a young age as a potential pro.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you can identify those especially talented players, and his nickname was Baby Boy. And how about this, Kevin? Jamal Crawford has mentored DeJounte since the 6th grade. Those guys have exchanged text messages throughout that time. Jay Crossover, one of my favorites, on and off the court in the league, really has helped keep Murray on the right track.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the Spurs head coach. Going up against an all-time great like LeBron James, there are no easy answers. Still, he's aware it will be pivotal to slow him down if they're going to win this game. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Clark, ordinarily quiet by nature, LaMarcus Aldridge has become a more outspoken leader in recent years.
Yeah, and that's a good sign. Sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone for the good of the team. Aldridge is, by nature, a laid-back, quiet guy, and sometimes that can work against a team. But in his case, he realized that he needed to be more vocal and stepped into doing that.
Free throw missing.
Boy, the Spurs really like running through LaMarcus Aldridge in the post. I mean, that's an effective way to play offense, especially early before the defense gets set. He gets that deep position, and he puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Good on the second free throw. And with his skill level, sometimes the sheer strength and size of Aldridge goes overlooked.
Yeah, and he's not afraid or hesitant to play bully ball. I mean, on that block, he gets that body into you and leans into that sweet jump shot of his, and he can make you look bad.
And Clark, coming out of Washington as a one-and-done. DeJounte Murray was considered a raw prospect.
Yeah, very raw. The 29th pick in the 2016 draft, guys, taken by the Spurs. Excellent physical tools and outstanding athleticism. Was surprising that he left when he did. I recall that when I heard. But at 6'5", a 7-foot wingspan, he's got a chance to be special.
He misses the free throw. Oh, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason, and the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
And the second free throw, good.
And the Spurs acquiring all-star DeMar DeRozan and Jakob Poeltl in exchange for Kawhi Leonard with one full season in the bag. How do you view that trade?
Well, I tell you what, I think it's going to work well both ways. Obviously, for Toronto, it was fantastic, but I like Poeltl. This guy has tremendous attributes and ability as a big guy. The Spurs, with no interest in a long rebuild, they'd rather retool on the fly, and I think they put themselves in position to be pretty good going forward.
Now here's Murray. 9-point game his last outing. Miles inside. Davis is on it. Out to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on DeRozan.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James' pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
He doesn't get the second one. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
McGee's shot is off.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
To the paint, stolen by McGee. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. There's the pass to James. Back to Bradley. McGee inside. Aldridge is covering. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Murray. From the arc. Aldridge can't get it to go. Outside, Davis. And it's McGee with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Sometimes that's all you can do against Aldridge. Be aggressive, be physical, body him up, even if you have to foul him.
And you've heard the saying on death and taxes. The San Antonio Spurs might be that third thing you can count on.
Yeah, I agree. A model of consistency, and that starts with culture and chemistry and commitment. And they play smart, they play together, and they rarely beat themselves. And that's one of the reasons the Spurs have been one of the greatest pro sports franchises in history over the last 25 years.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of neat to see Aldridge take on more of a leadership role. He's somebody the younger guys can look up to.
Both free throws good from Aldridge. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
And here is Murray following the three-pointer by Anthony Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Clark, what would your dream backcourt look like if you were going to design one? What would it look like?
Well, they'd have good size and athleticism, somewhere in that 6'3" to 6'6" range, and the ability to make plays for themselves and others, and also be very solid at the defensive end. You know, you think about some guys that would fit that bill. I look at a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, who really gives it to you in multiple ways as a backcourt player. And I like the scoring of Damian Lillard.
Agreed. And so Murray nails both of them.
And, you know, the Spurs are never afraid to play to the tune of their own drummer. I mean, just as the rest of the league embraces threes and layups, the Spurs going against that grain, leading the league in mid-range shots and post-ups.
The drive by James, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Well, you were talking about the mid-range and the post-ups. Those are the strengths of DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, Coach Popovich has been so successful for decades because he always adapts to the strengths of his players. Outstanding coaches do that in every sport. That shot diet might not work for most other teams, but if it fits the Spurs, they'll go old school and make it work for them.
Now, here's Lyons. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. 4 on the shot clock. Murray. And James pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's LeBron. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Kings in Sacramento.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Now, here's Lyons. Here's Aldridge. McGee with the block. Bradley against Murray. And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Murray against James. Pass to Forbes. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. And it's Aldridge on the follow.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Javale Mcgee, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Green. Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. White comes in for Murray. Kicks it out to Bradley. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Passes it to White. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. A good look from Bradley. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Spurs trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's White. Rebound the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lakers working the ball around now. Caldwell Pope finds James, and they double up LeBron. Outside Bradley. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gay with the block.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. James against White. Pass to Aldridge. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Aldridge has got 7.
Aldridge is too strong to let a little bit of contact bother him. I actually think he likes those tough shots.
Back to James. Outside Bradley. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Aldridge with some nice D. Spurs trail by 3. DeRozan on the wing. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Passes to Aldridge. Over Caldwell Pope. Aldridge's shot is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And the Lakers call time here. Analytics, Clark, are such a major factor for coaching staffs and scouting staffs, and plenty of micro-analysis to go around, but some statistics can actually be a little bit misleading, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say, so you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend there. Take, for instance, shot blocking. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
And growing up about 15 miles south of the Staples Center, DeMar DeRozan idolized Kobe Bryant, Clark, and patterned his game after him.
And you can see evidence of Kobe's game in DeMarcus's game. You think about the footwork, the ability to post up, the moves and counter moves, the balance and strength. I think he owes a lot of that to the Mamba.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Rondo passes to Caldwell Pope. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. The Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
And he's good on the second. And so White will bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Over Caldwell-Pope. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Rondo scanning the floor. Kuzma kicks to Caruso. Caldwell-Pope for 3. That shot off. Nice D from DeRozan. San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Gay, that's good.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
Rondo bounce pass. Right side Davis. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. With 1 on the clock. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action after the And in 2018, DeMar DeRozan opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive impact on others.
A lot of people ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy, and that was part of it, not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting other people to know exactly what I was going through. But you get to a certain age where you feel like it's all about helping others. It's not about you just being a selfish person about the things you're going through. Other people going through stuff as well.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes, as public figures, can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Caldwell-Pope out there with LeBron James. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Howard. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Well, Clark, underrated athleticism for Derek White. For a 6'4" guard, he can finish above the rim.
And not only that, guys, but he also blocks shots. I mean, coming out of college, he and #1 pick Markelle Fultz, the only players in the Pac-12 that rank top 10 in scoring, assists, and blocks. That's a heck of a triple.
Both good from the line that time. Clark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age, and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Shots good by Mills.
Guys, this is where Mills thrives. He's ready to shoot as soon as the ball touches his hands. Excellent catch-and-shoot play.
Caldwell Pope dishes to James. Outside for Rondo. And the three off target.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Right side to Walker. Lets it go with a three. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
And here's White. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Pass to Gay. Clock at 6. Over Caldwell Pope. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
The high release point of Gay's shot really helps him. I mean, he does a nice job of getting that shot off over good defense.
Caldwell Pope passes to LeBron. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Howard.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Walker the pass to Pirtle. Rudy Gay on the wing. James covering. Mills dishes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Got to admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
Lakers trail by 3. The pass to Howard. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Trey Lyles comes in for Patty Mills. And it's DeJounte Murray in for White. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
And he knocks down the first one.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
He hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Caruso. Back to James. Outside Rondo. Pass to Howard. Over Pirtle. And again, the Lakers no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Lyles with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Rudy Gay with the 3. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Caldwell Pope against Gay. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Here's James. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
LeBron against Murray. Gay outside. Murray outside. Here's Pirtle. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Pirtle's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
And the Lakers call time here. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. San Antonio also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Prodi. DeRozan comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Walker. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Pass to Lyles. Shoots it. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Plays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
You know, even against tight defense, Murray has a number of ways he can score inside. He's not the strongest guy there, but he's flexible and creative.
Howard finds Davis. Here's Rondo. And stolen by Aldridge. Murray against Rondo. DeRozan passes to Aldridge. Spurs working the ball around now. The pass to Forbes. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Pass to Lyles. Down low. Here's Aldridge. Drills the elbow jumper. He's got 11.
Have to D Aldridge up better than that. I mean, especially when he's roaming around this area of the floor.
Here's Davis. Back to Rondo. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Unloads from 13. Forbes with the rebound.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
They grab their own miss. Passes it to Murray. Got a piece of it. Forbes the pass to Murray. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Murray against Rondo. Davis, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Danny Green, he's checked in for Howard. Avery Bradley comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's LeBron in for Rajon Rondo. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Murray surveying the D. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Off the inbound, and DeRozan finishing inside. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game. Lakers trail by 4. Now here's LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by James. And that's now 17 points for Davis. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. San Antonio calls timeout. Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. Last season, he played outstanding. How about 27 points a game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds? Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Here's Murray. No good on that one. Good D by LeBron. The Lakers trail. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Gay. Aldridge trying to break free. Outside for Murray. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
San Antonio making a switch here. White's checked in. DeRozan on the wing, guarded by Green. 4 on the clock. Aldridge kicks to DeRozan. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on DeRozan.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Both free throws good from James.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
DeRozan against Green. Will it go? Aldridge trying to break free, and it's DeRozan missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Walker's checked in for Bryn Forbes. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. DeRozan scanning the floor, and he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got 9.
Well, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
Feeds to Bradley. Kicks it out to James. To the wing right side. Outside Bradley. The three. The shot off that time. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 19 points, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I see a team that's playing smart, moving the ball around to the open man, just taking what the defense gives him. There's a nice flow, a nice energy, a nice synergy to the game.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, they're getting beat up on the board, Johnny. Ooh, smack them around, smack them around. And you know the coach is unhappy about it, because I'm unhappy about it, Ernie. I'm sure he's in the locker room right now saying, hey, we can bounce back in the second half. You need to dig deep, show some pride.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got DeRozan. Aldridge out there with Trey Lyons. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Now Murray. Outside Aldridge. Ball's knocked loose. Here's DeRozan. No good there. Great tee that time from Green. Outside Bradley. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Aldridge, the pass to Murray. Outside DeRozan. Miles inside, guarded by Bradley. .90 seconds now into the second half. To the paint, fade away. Davis dishes to James. It's Bradley on the wing. Shot clock at 5. A putback. It's good on the putback. McGee's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's DeRozan. He's got 9. Miles gets it to go from beyond the arc.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
A floater, and it's LeBron missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Bucket is good. Now just a 3-point Laker lead.
You know, for a sharpshooter like Forbes, guys, getting points inside can only help him be more effective on the perimeter. It actually add a step to his quickness.
On the wing, Green. Almost, but it rolls out. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Aldridge. He dishes it to Forbes. Now the pass to Murray. Shoots from the elbow. And the Spurs scoring again.
Boy, you look at him, he's a quality floor general who knows exactly how to dish the ball to his teammates. Murray, nice job there running the offense.
And here's McGee. 8 points for him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Lakers have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
That's good from McGee.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here is Forbes, guarded by Bradley. And Forbes kicks to Lyles. Back to Forbes. Pass to Murray. Shoots over McGee. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
You know what? There's not a lot the defense can do about that, and you really just have to live with Murray draining difficult shots. He can make tough ones.
James finds Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist in the game. Spurs trail by 3. Murray with the bounce pass. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. That one falls. 24 points for Davis.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Passes it to Aldridge. Kicks it to Forbes. Davis against Lyles. On the clock. For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Shooting 2.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
First free throw is good.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
And so Murray nails both of them. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. LeBron up top. He's covered by Murray, and he gets it to go. 15 points for LeBron.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Murray. And it's Lyles in the corner. Aldridge trying to break free. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Los Angeles leading by 3. Green passes to Davis. Green kicks to LeBron. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, the Lakers rebound.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does Javale Mcgee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
San Antonio calls timeout. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
The Spurs making a switch here. Gay's checked in. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Third is JaVale McGee.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Murray outside. Outside DeRozan. With the teardrop, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Murray against LeBron. Murray outside. Aldridge kicks to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. McGee. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
It's understandable that DeRozan was hurt when the Raptors traded him. He used it, though, in a positive way to motivate himself to playing at a high level in San Antonio.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Double team on Aldridge. DeRozan against Kuzma. And they get it. They get it back. Aldridge. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, I love seeing Aldridge be assertive. I mean, so good at using his body and his length to take advantage on the glass.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Lakers leading by 7. James, the pass to Kuzma. To the inside. Here's Rondo. Murray with the defensive effort. And it's DeRozan with the ball for San Antonio. In the corner, Murray with it. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Rudy Gay. Last year, getting it done. He put up about 13 points a game last season. 7 rebounds and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
James, the bounce pass. Lakers passing it around, and stolen by Aldridge. Mills with it. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Mills has got 5 now.
Boy, the defender was right there, but Mills showed no fear or no hesitation right at him.
And the pass to Davis. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. And San Antonio with the change here, too. White's checked in, and Mills kicks to White. Pass to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Lakers leading by 6. Caruso, the pass to Rondo. Some solid defense from Aldridge. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside DeRozan. Pass to White. Outside DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Here's Gay on target from 13 feet. Gay's got 11.
Rudy Gay's always had that shot in his bag. Lethal from mid-range.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Trying to get open is Davis. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
DeRozan against Rondo. Now the pass to Caruso. He kicks to Rondo. And they double up Davis. Pass to Caruso. There's the 3. And it's White with the rebound. And here are the Spurs. They're on an 11-3 run. And very close to making the shot, but instead he'll go to the line for 2 on the shooting foul.
DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Pirtle, he's checked in for San Antonio. And it's tied up with that one. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Out left to the wing. Here's Caruso. And Pirtle pulls it down. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
5 on the clock. The 3 from Mills. The Spurs rebound. White looking around. Here's Pirtle. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Lakers with the ball. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And it's Rondo penetrating. Pirtle with the steal. Gay with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And White kicks to Forbes. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Forbes has gone 1 of 5 from deep. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Pirtle. There's the feed to Howard. Pulls it up. From the right block, the shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Walker in the post, working on James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Howard.
And you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Rondo against White. Outside Rondo. Passes it to Howard. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
Here's Gay, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. White against Caldwell Pope.
So active on this end of the floor. Love watching Howard use his wingspan to bother scores.
To the left side wing. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's White. Bullseye.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Howard. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lyles check in for San Antonio. DeRozan comes in for Lonnie Walker. Lakers leading by 4. James finds Howard. James against DeRozan. Howard, the pass to Rondo, and it's good for 2. Rondo's got his first basket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Back to Forbes. Spurs passing it around. 6 to shoot. Here's White. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
DeRozan passes to White. Here is Forbes. Now here is Pirtle. Outside DeRozan. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Lyles.
You know, one of the things we've seen DeRozan do, guys, is elevate his passing game through the years. Now he's a terrific distributor at the 2-guard spot.
Caldwell Pope passes to Howard. In the corner, it's James. Shoots over DeRozan. And too long on the shot. Pass to Kuzma. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
You know, when Kuzma plays with that kind of tenacity, he's going to make defenders foul him. He's a real force in this league, folks.
One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for his shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
Murray's checked in for the Spurs. And both free throws good for Kuzma.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
There's the pass to Forbes. Now Pirtle. Outside DeRozan. Here's Lyles. Pass to Pirtle. Outside DeRozan to tie it up. That shot missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Caldwell Pope left side. Passes to Kuzma. Back to LeBron. From deep. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 7 rebounds in the game. James against DeRozan. Over James. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Rebound San Antonio.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
DeRozan passes to Lyles. Shoots over Kuzma. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Lyles. And the Lakers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Green comes in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Spurs. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. The Spurs also with the sub. Mills is checked in. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 3-point lead. Pass to Davis. There's the dish to James. Kicks it out to Bradley. No good with the triple. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside DeRozan. And it's sent back by Howard. It's Bradley on the wing, covered by Mills. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Nice job of concentrating on the basket that time by Howard. He knew he was going to get hit, but kept his eyes on the basket.
Free throw no good for Howard.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Outside Bradley. Howard in the post. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Howard's got 12 points here in the second half. Murray outside. And it's Lyles in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Double team on Aldridge. Now here's Mills, guarded by Bradley. The pass to DeRozan. Here's Lyles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Shooting 2.
Free throws good, Lyles. And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Patty Mills. And he makes both free throws. And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as much as 10. James in the post. DeRozan defending. Spurs trail by 7. And here is Murray. Inside. And Davis sends it back.
Well, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
DeRozan passes to Aldridge. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, Aldridge is a load to deal with. When he gets good position, you pretty much have to be physical with him.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Spurs also changing it up. Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyles. Mills comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's White in for DeJounte Murray. Second free throw, no good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing here by 8. And it's DeRozan missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Back to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks the triple. James has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Tell you what, that's something LeBron has really worked on a bunch. I mean, the three-point shot is a real weapon of his now.
DeRozan with it. Looking to get it going. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Bradley. Caldwell-Pope outside. Kicks it to James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, LeBron's taken a lot of punishment over the years. For him, just part of the game.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Spurs trail by 13. Here's DeRozan. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. And here's Mills for 3. Cans it from downtown.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Los Angeles.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And just breaking the spirit of their opponent. 3 straight times this year, this win is going to give them a perfect 3-0 record with 1 left to be played on the season against San Antonio.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Anthony Davis.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Davis. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. White against LeBron. High arcing shot. Count that one.
Rudy Gay showing you he can set a nice screen too.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now here's Bradley. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.